Currently there's 600 children between the ages of newborn all the way through age 18 in Charlotte that are in need of a foster care placement. There are statewide between 9,000 to 10,000 children between newborn and age 18. The other thing that she had indicated was there's a shortage of families that are willing to foster and care for children over the age of 8. So when we got married, one of the things that we just talked about during our engagement was both of our hearts for adopting. So when we first got married, we considered international adoption. We also considered domestic adoption. And then the more that we got into researching the need in Charlotte, one of the things that we realized was there were so many kids that needed a home in the Charlotte area. So in Deuteronomy 10, it states that God is for those that are considered orphans and for the fatherless. And then in Psalm, it also talks about the fact that God is a champion and God lifts up those that are fatherless. And as a result, he places them in homes and he takes care of them by providing food and clothing and shelter. God has adopted us into his family. Therefore, we should be open to adopting others into our family and into our community. And as we talk about with our kids all the time, the unconditional love and the grace that the Lord has given us, we've extended into our children even before they were adopted by us.
Our first placement that we have now was actually our first adoptive daughter, Braylee, and she came to us at 3 days old from the hospital. And then her sister, who we're hoping to adopt very soon, we're really close on finalizing everything with her. She came to us at
6 weeks old.
6 weeks old as an emergency placement. She was going to just be a temporary stay with us. We had a 12-week-old baby and a 6-week-old baby, so I thought, in my planning, I would have never chosen to have done that.
And I would do it again. But like we said earlier, you know, in both of our situations, we've been blessed with adoption, but we got in it initially for foster parenting. And through courses and orientations and all of the continuing education workshops that we have to attend, they remind you multiple times, all the time, that foster parenting, the goal is reunification with birth parents. So we feel completely blessed being able to adopt, but you know, knowing that there's others out there that have not been so fortunate.
And another small way to become involved is just by helping the families that are fostering. Once they receive a placement, the children come with maybe a few items of clothing, if that, and so providing a meal just like you would for someone having a newborn baby, just to help the family get adjusted.
So other ways to get involved if you and your family do not feel called to become foster parents or to adopt is some of the ministries involved at the church. There is the Safe Families Ministry. There's also a number of other monthly initiatives that Life Fellowship does in terms of serving pregnancy resource centers and things of that sort. So I would encourage you to be involved even if you don't feel yourself called to become a foster or adoptive parent.